As the sun comes down here this afternoon at the Woodville Lacrosse Club, we're excited to bring you this pool play game between South Australia and Western Australia in the final round of pool play for the women's tournament. This is a huge game in context of this competition. Winner of this game will go through to the championship game tomorrow against Victoria, who are currently undefeated. My name is Shandell Oliver, and it's my pleasure to bring you this game today as part of the Australian Lacrosse Network. Joining me in the commentary box is a player who's had an incredible career herself, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be calling the game with her today. Mel Williams, welcome.
Thanks, Shandell. Pleasure to be here.
It's so exciting. Now, Mel, got asked for a bit of intel from you, but you actually, in your own right, a gold medalist. So the first ever Under-19 World Championship for women, you played in as a 15-year-old, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
15 in the US and beat the US on home soil to win a gold medal. So we're in good hands here with our colourful comments today with Mel as we set up for the opening draw. And Mel and I were just discussing this draw here is going to be amazing. Liv versus Ashton. What are your predictions for as a draw specialist yourself, Mel?
Oh, two powerhouses in the middle. Yeah, it's going to be, strength against finesse maybe. Be very interesting.
And there's that
there we
first
go.
whistle. So battle for the
Ashton's
ground
power.
ball. Ashton wanting that ball so bad, but PJ Ipe been incredible out of the draw and gives it to Leah Kaesler, who's just had incredible speed all week. She has absolutely impressed me. I think I'm her biggest fan. As the ball starts to rotate and settle into the offense. For the first touch here for South Australia, ball with Liv Parker at the top. I expect a lot from Olivia Parker today. Ball now with PJ Ipe. So this is where that South Australian motion starts to happen. A little flip pass to Kaesler at the top, looking for that middle lane, trying to open someone up inside, not on. Good defensive pressure from Posey O'Keefe. Parker sends it wide and down the line to Ash May. Ash May now with ball now with O'Malley. Getting good defense from Shannon Mitchell. Kaesler wants to go, likes her matchup on Hiron. Hiron with good defense. She's not going to stop. Ashton Hiron is charging down the field, gets the ball to Kate Hooper. Kate Hooper looking ahead of her. South Australia have numbers. She's going to give the ball to X through Riley McGee. Riley McGee, I talk about her, she's sneaky, but she's so dynamic. You just can't give her a second of space. You turn her head, she will just start her cut and make you pay for it. Now WA with their first look at the cage for the day. McGee now with the ball again. I know her dad has been watching from Lombok this week. So tropical. And WA not in a rush here. Ash May matching up on Hooper. This is a nice matchup. Good strength for strength. There's a shot. That's gone wide. Chase down for the ball. Laura Evans picks it up. At the line, Addie Cunningham offering help. Ash May now going to collect. Ash going to start the transition for the South Australians. So a couple of good looks from both teams early, Mel.
Yeah, that was nice. WA there, they cleared a lot of space for the outside alley. Dodge just unfortunately didn't come off for them.
And Posey O'Keefe with a penalty, which will see her stand 4 metres behind Ash May. O'Keefe will just hustle her way back inside. Posey does not stop. I call her a pest in the most loving of ways. Ball on the ground. There's a shot. And that's the opening goal there for the South Australians. So let's look at that one on the replay, Mel. So ball, Posey goes down, opens up.
Nice little pop across the top to Colleen. Found her space and time, just needed a second to pop that one in a quick stick. Beautiful.
Nice opening goal to start the game. So Colleen O'Malley, I think it was from Charlotte Winnan.
Yes, did look like that, yeah.
So Ashton Hiron against Olivia Parker. I expect it all day. I would like to keep stats on this if I can.
Yeah. Same again.
So that's going to be a South Australian ball. And transition starts through Abby Thorne. Abby back from the US for this tournament. Very impactful for the South Australian team. She's from Brighton, is that correct, Mel?
Yeah, she is. Brighton girl.
And South Australia again finds Parker inside. Good defensive pressure. There's a whistle on the play, though. That will see Posey O'Keefe.
That was a lovely pass.
Yeah, but Parker's space and ability to get inside and get that little stick head ahead.
Yeah.
She's going to send this. Look at this. Is a great
Good reach too.
Hinks and Parker going head to head. Parker's angle's just changing. Hinks directing traffic of what she wants her defense to do. Look how set she is. You can feel the tension in the
I
air.
was just thinking that. So tense. Well done, Buzzy.
So Buzzy
Sorry,
Hinks read that one well. I know I always try and say Buzzy's nickname is Buzzy. It's actually Elizabeth Hinks is her real name. And there's a whistle on the play again. On the far side, in probably just an hour's time, we've got the Victorian and West Australian men. So if you, after this game is over, feel free to tune in on the Australian Lacrosse Network and watch that one as well, as Shannon Mitchell is lining up. And if anything to go by from last night, she's shooting it. And just like that, Shannon not scared to pull the trigger on that 11 metre. McGee now with the ball. She's working with Green at X. Little flip pass. Green being big in the local West Australian competition this year, as has both Mitchells who are working together now. Shannon trying to get inside. Flag on the play. Voisey going to take that penalty on Shannon Mitchell.
That's good, strong defence.
Yeah, it was. I really like Taylor Voisey's defence.
Yeah.
She's going to run it in, takes the shot, and that one's gone in. So off the 11 metre, Shannon Mitchell opens the scoring for WA. Just hearing some changes to the centre draw from the West Australian coaching staff. So it looks like Osha Levy is now going to match up on PJ Ipe on the right side of your screen, viewers. And Shannon Mitchell against Araviakis on the left side of the circle, which you can see on your screens. Yeah, the tension on those shots when you just wait and there's no noise builds it up. And I think if we say nothing, it's even better.
Yeah. I think I was holding my breath.
Yeah, so was I, because I was so excited for this shot to see who's going to come out on top there, which Buzzy did on that occasion.
And that was unlucky for Addie just then.
She got a piece of it. She certainly got a
she
chicken
did.
wing on the arm.
I think, or a chest pad, maybe.
Hold time. Just going to reset this. This is a big game in the context of this competition. And I know both of these teams have just got so much talent within them.
Yeah, absolutely. Very deep.
Hiron comes up with that one. So first clean draw for Western Australia today. Mitchell just running through. And there's a yellow card for Abby Thorne. So early in the game.
Charlotte.
Oh, sorry, Charlotte Winnan. I just saw the blonde hair. Abby Thorne's down this end of the field. So just some offensive changes being made in their setup for WA. Laura Hulley with the ball, sends it to Hooper. Hooper going to send it down the line through X. Gives it to McGee. McGee's got help with Levy. Levy gives it to Mitchell. And they're just going to work it around for the lefties. That's a yellow card as well. So that's 2 players down for South Australia. So it's a 6-on-4 ball game in the offense of Western Australia as we speak. Both penalties unreleasable.
Oh, great save.
Great save by Addie, read that so well.
Ipe ended up on the ground.
Yeah, at least there's no mud to roll in this time.
No,
I know that
she's clean.
Some of these girls have ended up black. One more pass. Levy with the goal. So just a really great ride there from WA. They obviously had the numbers with the 2 players on the penalty for South Australia and were able to capitalise there with McGee grabbing that out of the air.
She plucked that out of the air very nicely.
Finding the one more. So McGee with a beautiful intercept, just one-handed, looks up, sees Levy, and Levy just one cradle and bounces it. Addie Cunningham unable to
On the
reset.
run. Yeah. Parker and Hiron back at it. Still 2-man down for South Australia.
Yeah, looks like there's a lot of space down in the defence there for WA. Ball's going to go the way of Hiron and WA. Rainey on the field now for the West Australians, one of the young up-and-coming superstars. Here she is now, finds Laura Hulley. That's a missed pass. They're going to have to chase that down. Looks like O'Malley's going to get to the ball first. Successful, flicks it to herself, keeps it
well
in.
Done. Smart play there by Colleen.
Yeah, very smart. Just to tap it and goose it to herself to give herself some more space. And they're just trying to swing it to the far side. Emma Green trying to intercept that one. Addie Cunningham going to slow it down. They're really pushing this
Lots
keeper.
of pressure, yeah. They can afford to at the moment.
Yeah, and great work there from Addie Cunningham.
Oh,
to find Indy
clear.
Williams in the middle. Awesome clear, hit the stick. And look at this ball movement from the South Australians. Araviaka's so dangerous. You want to slow her up here. Gives it one more to Ipe. Ball on the ground to be won. And one player's just been released, so Borovnik just arriving on the field here for the South Australians. So must be getting close to even, and I would say that second penalty should be released any minute now. Rainey now going to get pressure from Evans. She doesn't mind it.
Oh,
good stick check from Evans. And
that
picked
was
up.
great midfield pressure.
Quick start there from the South Australians. Good stick protection there. Just Parker cradling so close to her body, even though there was no one around her, but just keeping her head up to see who was available. Yeah. That's a thing. You just can't rest in these situations because players can just pop out of nowhere. Parker now wants to go on and match up Hulley. Looking inside. Not there. Gilbert now with the ball. Gilbert likes what she sees. Mitchell's not going to give her any space. Goes around through X, wants to drive top side, bounces, saved by Hinks.
All over it.
Got Osha Levy in the middle looking for an opportunity, but she's being trailed by Boise. Sorry, it's O'Malley. Oh, that's going to be deemed on the shoulder, panting to get that ball back. Parker went a little bit too early there on that one. It looks like all penalties have been released, so we're back to 6-on-6 ball game in the offense. Good check there from O'Malley. Great stick protection from Levy, Chanel, Reid and Agar. Just out of the under-18s competition playing here for WA number 7. Committed to Mount Olive next year, university.
That's exciting.
Panting and Levy getting that Wembley connection going. Good stick check there.
Check. Strong drive.
Cunningham cleans that one up for the South Australians. She's just saying, everyone, let's chill. And things are very frantic.
Yeah, it was good advice. Good advice from Addie.
Yeah, just keep a cool head. When your goalie's got a cool head, nice outlet. Goes long. Where's it going to fall? Posey O'Keefe knocks that forward. Ashton Hiron trying to pick it up. Dinny trying to grab it. Mitchell now with the ball, coming back the way of the West Australians. Posey O'Keefe just runs like a gazelle. I love her style. She's not scared of contact. Gives it one more to Panting. Panting with some good control. Takes that pass.
Stick there.
Just trying to see what the referee was calling there. I thought she was looking at offside, but WA
had
had 3 back and so did SA.
Yeah.
Here we go, Green. Green's so dangerous when she wants to drive. Flip pass to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to step inside, draws a flag.
What was the flag? Was that shooting space or was it?
I think it was shooting space, yeah, because she really... looked like she was going to go. But they're all inside, so one more
yeah,
trying to
not
give
on
it to
the 11.
Panting. Going to be cleaned up there by McGee, so no issue. Reardon Agar now with the ball. She's been working really hard with the Coach Chloe Academy over in WA, and you can certainly see it in her game. Also so funny as a young player. She's just hilarious. Rihanna Panting trying to get in. Good defensive pressure from Thorne. McGee being watched by Ipe. God, these matchups all over the field are just
Yeah.
elite. Mitchell gives it to Green. Green wants to go top side, trying to get inside. Evans there. Going to be called for that check.
Across the body.
Which we'll see Green line up from the 11. No, it's outside.
Yeah.
Wants to get in, goes low, and that's a goal.
Great shot.
Just outside of the 11 by Emma Green. Emma Green has been very impressive this year. I'm a big fan of Emma. I worked with her in the Women's Australian Box program, came in as an alternate and absolutely dominated when she was able to get into that attacking space or the offensive space. She is a right-handed player, but we predominantly played her as a lefty throughout that championship. And when times were tough, Emma always rose to the occasion. And just seeing her game build and build and build over the past 2 years, and to the player that she is now, she's an absolute credit. Didn't pick up a stick till she was about 16.
Oh, wow.
So a late starter, but built herself a career that, is absolutely going somewhere.
Love to see how those box skills that girls are now learning then translate into the field game as well. So nice to see the crossover.
Ipe now with the ball. Great ground ball from her. She's getting doubled by the defence. Umpires aren't having any of it. Levy just wants to go. She ain't stopping. And ball play has started. Just trying to work out what's going on. Refs have got a bit to say. WA have had a lot of play, a lot of possession this quarter.
Yeah, it'll be good for SA to have the same right now.
Yeah, we are in the final seconds.
Oh, are we?
Of the quarter, from what I can see. If shot clock matches game clock. Parker wants to go, not available. And that's the end of the quarter, Mel.
Oh, there we go.
So 3-1 to start this game. Anything you've noticed or anything you want to make mention of in this opening quarter? We've certainly got a game on our hands.
Yeah, lots of nice possession from WA. I think SA have too. I think we've tried. Yeah, we just can't find inside where we're driving, and it seems a bit. We've got a player on the crease. There's a lot going on in the middle. We're looking for feeds inside, and it's hard when there's not much space in the fan to work into. WA always seem to have a nice, lovely big fan space that they're working into.
Yeah, what I'm noticing is the way that the game is changing now, with obviously the fields being much easier to play on. We've got to capitalise on having that space inside the fan, both teams, and seeing the space that they've got. So, a lot going on here. Certainly an interesting game. A couple of yellow cards early from Boise and Winnan. If we talk about goal scorers, Shannon Mitchell scored 1 off the 11. Osha Levy scored 1 with an assist from McGee, and Emma Green got that last one just outside the 11. For South Australia, a goal from O'Malley with an assist from Winnan to open the play today. So interesting game, so much to play for. So excited as we enter this second quarter and get this game cracking. It's an absolute belter, and this is some of the best lacrosse you're going to see in the country before these teams go to World Championships.
Yeah, girls are in their prime.
Yeah, the fitness that they've come into, I think, this field program makes such a huge difference coming from that Sixers squad, because Sixers is such a running game, and everyone who is in that squad that is, also supporting or working with the field team has really elevated the fitness of
pushing each other.
Yeah, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And I just love you seeing these three at our end of the field, Mel. So the right side of the screen, you can see the defenders still talking, the offense still talking, just working out what they want to do together, how they're going to play together, and keeping those comms alive. And that ball is gone high directly to PJ Ipe.
It's been same spot each draw.
PJ wants to go, trying to get inside, gets a pass off, able to give it to Winnan. Look at Kaysler off the ball, gives it one more stick
Off the
from Hully.
defender's stick.
May now trying to chill the play out. I love Ash May. I say it every game I watch her play. She's so clever. And this is where the drive comes from. She'll roll back inside if she can't get in, trying to give it to Winnan. They work really well together. Winnan gets it out and gives it to Parker. Parker still trying to get inside. Good defensive pressure there from Mitchell. Winnan now.
Double.
Dangerous. If she's feeding, you're probably going to find someone open. Kaysler. The defensive communication there, great. Just seeing Mitchell talk to Levy. Little flip pass. Kaysler wants to go, likes her match up on Mitchell. On her knees, trying to check her while she's on the ground. Makes the contact now. Osha Levy coming in to have a crack. O'Malley picking up the ground ball. May with the match up from Hully, trying to go in her left. Trying to go top side, brings it back to her right hand. Good defensive pressure, dislodges the ball there from May. And still May with the ball, still controlling through X, which it seems to be her and Winnan working the ball through X. O'Malley at the top now, looking to go, looking for that player inside, not there. Winnan sitting on the crease. Posey O'Keefe and Charlotte Winnan. This is a matchup I'm here for, and I know that they'll be enjoying it as well. Penalty on the play. I spoke to O'Keefe about it before the game, and I was like, imagine if you and Posey, you and Shah are going head-to-head. This would be great. And she's like, I'd love that. And I said it to Shah as well, and she's like, yeah.
Oh, Buzzy.
And Buzzy reads that
Right
one
onto
like
that
a
intercept.
lacrosse textbook.
Yeah.
And Laura Easy Hully here on the easy camera side, just going to outlet that one. Bit of transition happening here for WA's players coming to the bench. Nikki Carson going onto the field for the first time today for WA. Ball on the ground, McGee's missed that.
Oh, I think
It's a
Evans
card.
may have copped that to the mouth or cheek.
So that's a card for Riley McGee. WA man down.
For the first time?
Yeah. Her stat today is a feed. And now one card. So players need to be careful depending on who's playing tomorrow. Winnan now with the ball. I love the way Charlotte Winnan changes her hands when she's holding a stick. When she goes from the choke cradle to drop the hands when she's getting ready to feed. You can really read what she's going to do by the way her hands are being held.
You're exposing her.
I know. I've been Colleen O'Malley on the doorstep.
Lovely little pause before shooting.
That's her second goal for the day. Brings the score to 3-2 in favour of the West Australians. No, I just love watching Shah's hands, and I love to watch how people use their hands and to control their stick and how they're using that to control the game and the tempo. And Charlotte fascinates me. She brings out some tricks that I just don't expect. And I'm like, how did you even do that? If she could crease dive in this game, she would.
Yes.
So 11 minutes to go in the second. If you are watching along from home, please feel free to send us a message via Instagram, Shandell Mic'd Up, or directly through the Australian Lacrosse Network. Happy to give you a shout out. Love to hear where you're watching from. Got plenty of reach here on the ALN. And we are back at the draw. So change with Indy Williams against Hiron, and a great pickup there by Williams.
Just using a body there.
Levy. Great defender. Dinny with a lane to go, looking for one more, and Kaysler not on. Gives it up to the top. This is a really young offensive set here. Heaps of young players out there. Love to see it win and out the back. The veteran directing traffic. Going to give it back to O'Malley, who's been reliable today. Gives it to May. Across to Williams. One more back to May. That give and go. And here's the slip. Looking for the player on the crease side, which is Kaysler. Sorry, the off-ball side. There's May on the crease. There's a penalty on the play. She's going to be lining up at the 11.
Lots of defensive pressure there.
Yeah, still for having that woman up advantage, South Australia, I think WA's defence was pretty solid on that crash.
Yeah.
Ash May, if I know what Ash is going to do, she is going to send it. And look at how she's winding up. She's going to send it low. Buzzy got to stick to that, and that's going to be backed up by Dinny. Beck Keller, instead of being on the mic today, she's watching from the North York Peninsula. Hello, Beck. Glad you're still part of the ALN, even if you're not here with us. Ash trying to get inside. May with the ball, looking for an option. O'Malley finds Kaysler. Kaysler bounces it, goes wide. Ball now with May. Going to flip pass, not going to flip pass to Williams. Hiron trying to hold her out, getting really low on the hips. O'Malley, she's been dangerous. They're going to have to play tight on her. Good defensive pressure from Mitchell. Going to be called for the push. Extended the arms really late in that play. O'Malley with a quick start while her head was turned. Looking to go was Williams. Good little pump fake. Rhiannon Panting trying to pick that ball up off the deck.
Lucky to get it back there.
Panting with some good IQ just to try and grab that one off the deck. Kaysler wants to go. Reardon Agar giving her a love tap for her work. Williams, 3 players coming to her. O'Malley on the doorstep, wasn't able to grab it. Mitchell trying to bring pressure to her. One more across the crease, picked out of the air by Hiron. Checking the goalkeeper. It's going to be Buzzy's ball. Got Reardon Agar on the bench side and Mitchell on the bench side as well. Just about to send the ball in front of us here, and Mitchell's going to start her run. Ball's gone to deck. Going to pick it up. Got help from Erin Mitchell. Sends it down the field to Isla Emerson. Good to see her out there. Isla Emerson, a young West Australian, 16, nearly 17 years old. She's committed to the University of Queens next year. Division 1 school in the US. Sian Muffet from Western Australia coaching there. Hooper now sends it down to Emerson. Help at X. Looking to drive top side. Not on. Sends it to the middle for a feed to Panting. Wasn't able to connect. That was Green. Thorne directing traffic.
Redirecting Taylor Boise.
Boise with a great carry.
Yeah.
She's so athletic.
She loves a clear.
Yeah, she does. And she just does her job and then she just goes back. Here she is now. Does her job, knows her role, and then goes back to release Dinny. Knows her role so well. I respect her so much for that. Dinny at the top now. Looking at that skip step, Panting, gets past her, trying to trail check. Ball goes to ground, trying to be picked up by someone, anyone. Lots of flicking happening. Rolling, O'Malley's flicked it too far to the sideline. That's going to see Hully pick the ball up. Hully, originally from the Camberwell Lacrosse Club, moved to WA a couple of years ago, playing for Phoenix with Ashton Hiron, Corey Rainey and Riley McGee and Isla Emerson. So quite a few Phoenix girls out here playing for WA. Mitchell looking to drive, not on, gives it one more to Hooper. Hooper finds a cutter in the middle. That's Levy.
Great take.
And they've blown the whistle on that, so I don't think it's going to count. So infringement on the play. See, that's no goal. And that ball starting to transition through Evans. Isla Emerson trying to slow her down. Good chase down by Emerson, but great clear from Evans. Mitchell going to bring the ball back into play for WA. Hinks has just stepped out of her goalie circle to provide an outlet. I'm sure she's going to try and redirect. Looking for an outlet. Here comes Kaysler. Going to give it to Mitchell back across the field. Gives it back to Buzzy. They're just going to play a bit of cat and mouse to get that ball out of the defence. Drop the ball, Mitchell. She's going to pick it up and then start running. They're just so athletic, the Mitchell sisters. One more to the middle, Rainey now with the ball. From good stock, Corey Rainey. Dad did play for Australia in the World Championships in Perth in 2002, long time ago, Mel.
Oh, doesn't seem that long ago.
Did you come over for that one?
No.
Yeah, I was pretty, I'm going to say I was pretty young for that one. But I was there. Ball at the top with Emerson. Going to give it to Rainey. Sorry, going to give it to Osha Levy. Osha looking to drive, getting sent wide by Thorne. She slipped over, keeps her ball in her possession, trying to get inside. She got a flag on the play. I'm going to hold that one up.
Very quick to get back on her feet there.
Oh, Osha is just super speedy. I spoke to her college coach earlier today and I said, you know, it's so great to have Osha back. And she said she's a stud, always has been. So that's Kirsten Carr out of Towson talking about Osha, who's just graduated from her program. And like that, Osha puts one away off the 11 metre.
A stud.
A stud, she called her. Kirsten Carr, a champion in her own right, has played for Team USA, both field box, coaching now at Towson as the head coach there. So Osha's had some great instruction over the past few years playing out of Towson. And if you know, if your coach calls you a stud and you've just left her program, I guess that's a good thing,
Yeah,
right?
very good thing. Yeah.
Beck Lane also coaching, so from Victoria, coaching with Kirsten Carr at Towson. So a few Aussies over in Baltimore. Georgia Latch living in Baltimore as well, coaching at Loyola now with your mate Jen Adams.
Yep.
So back at the draw. Hiron and Parker head to head. Ball's gone out the back. Parker trying to pick that one up. Two of them there, scuffling for that. But PJ Ipe reliable on the ground ball. Swings it to the far side to Thorne. Here comes the double now from WA. Great stick control there from
good
Thorne.
Handle.
And Thorne has done her role in releasing Ipe into the offense now for South Australia. It's a 4-2 ball game, about 2.5 minutes to play here in the second. Kaysler lining up to shoot defensive pressure, looking for one in the middle. Buzzy, wow. That was a missed feed and
Yeah.
Buzzy saw that like a shot and did so great. So there's no advantage there. Buzzy was able to get that outlet to Posey O'Keefe, but because Indy Williams made contact with the keeper, she'll come back and Buzzy will now clear to Erin Mitchell. Indy Williams now chasing down Mitchell. That's a good little foot race. And Hiron now wants to go.
Oh,
High to low,
She
Ashton
was
Hiron.
in quite close before someone picked her up then. That was...
So let's talk about that one on the replay, Mel.
Yeah, didn't quite pick her up early enough. She managed to get quite far in before we got any pressure on her, and it's, yeah, not much of a contest for Addie there. What can she do? Ashton on her doorstep.
So Evans made the slide. The slide was a bit too late. Ashton had no pressure running in towards goal and sees WA go 5-2 up on the South Australians as we are ticking down to half time. Got a shout out from WA. Quinton David saying making it look like a barbecue chicken. I'm not sure what he means, but I'm going to give it to him. He's a
Saying someone's cooked.
big WA lacrosse fan. Williams trying to drive that back corner now. Likes her match up on Carson. There's a flag on the play. I would say that Williams is going to line up now. She looks like she's won a bit of contact. Mel
She's trying to get that feed off.
Mel thinks it's funny just for those playing along at home. The reason Mel is laughing is because Indy Williams, number 4, is her daughter. She is allowed.
I'm allowed to laugh.
You're allowed to laugh and then tell her to toughen up. And there she goes. Shot goes high over the crossbar, backed up by Winnan. How nice is it that your daughter's able to wear your number?
Oh, it's so cool.
It's special, isn't it?
Yeah,
My
it
niece
is.
has just taken over 7 from me, and it's just,
Oh.
that's our club number. It's such a lovely family connection.
Yeah.
Oh, and a beautiful
great
goal
drive
from Chelsea. Chelsea Gilbert.
That's her jam, that drive.
So tell me about, so she's regular. This is a
Her
bit of
regular
signature
drive,
move.
coming around the crease, hard and fast.
And she's a Glenelg local.
Yeah, Glenelg local player, yep.
And they're just checking that stick, deemed to be legal, and the goal stands. So we'll see it. Winnan just passes it off. There's that cutter, which
a bit of space, gets her hands free, nicely ripped in.
brings it back to 3-5. That draw trying to go to Ipe.
Unlucky.
Gives it off to Levy. Levy got to grab it off the ground. Pressure coming to her. Here's Evans now to step up and play on her. Levy just that face dodge that she's famous for.
The stud.
The stud. Oh, she. Ball swings through X with Green. Green likes her match up on Borovnik. Looking for one more inside. That was Hiron. Wasn't able to connect on the pass. Cunningham out of the cage and just cleans it up for the South Australians and just says, let's calm down and work on this clear. Gives the ball to Evans, reliable on this transition. Sends it to Williams. Williams going to swing it down low to Gilbert. Gilbert, the last goal scorer. That is time. So it's 3-5 at the end of the half. Mel, any comments from you at this point of the game?
I think SA's offense is looking a bit nicer down there, like a lot clearer, lots of ball movement, lots of trying to find the free ones. Yeah, I think strong drives from WA. They have a lot of strong drivers. Yeah, nice shooting.
So if we're talking about goal scorers for the first half, Shannon Mitchell with 1, Osha Levy with 2, Ashton Hiram with 1, Emma Green with 1, and 1 assist with Riley McGee, and also Riley McGee with 1 yellow card. Goal scorers for South Australia, 2 for O'Malley, 1 for Gilbert, an assist from Winnan, and 2 yellow cards for the South Australians. So score is 5-3 at the break. We'll take a quick break at this game of pool played. Like I said, this game is playing for everything, which is a spot in the championship match tomorrow against Victoria. We will close out now and be back in a few minutes for the second half. You're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network. Welcome back to the second half of this game between South Australia and WA. I've got the Victorian women sitting to my right, watching closely to see who they'll be playing in the final tomorrow. Not sure who they want to play, but they're certainly paying attention and scouting this game. And Mel and I from the states that are competing in this game, so both of us kind of going for a different team discreetly. As the ball is drawn.
Yeah,
and
Ashton got that one to herself. Oh, check from Kayser. A little bit too close.
Hiron's got Mitchell, who she's seen, and she's just going to release her. I think she's going to switch her stick.
Oh, I was going to say, Carter's going to be streaming through the middle, but Liv was there to pick her up.
Green now with the ball, swings it to Shannon Mitchell at the top. Going to go across to Hooper. 3 Subiaco players playing in motion. McGee now matched up by Evans. Love Evans in defence.
Solid defender.
McGee's fallen down. Got to get back up. No issue. Able to get the pass off still. Mitchell with pace, but so does Kaysler. She's going to be called for the push. She's going to type a shoelace, so I think we're going to have a second. Yep, they're going to hold time. You got to do it.
Good girl.
It
Yeah.
also gives time for the defence to set, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I can't do my shoelace.
Yeah.
And looking to go, Mitchell, one more to McGee. McGee, good stick protection, playing really low. Good stick check by Parker, still fighting for the ball. It's going to be an SA ball. McGee being sent behind 4 metres for Parker to start the play. And chase down here. Look at the legs, the stride of Parker.
Yeah, the stride.
Like every
Difference
one step
then,
she
isn't it?
takes is
Oh.
10 of someone else's. I don't know who's going to get the call there. If it's going to be for Mitchell or Parker. So Parker being called for a charge there.
Yeah.
And Mitchell going to start now her run. Good chase down by Winnan. WA looking for an option. Hooper trying to get inside. Great defence from
Thorne all
Winnan.
over her.
Oh, sorry, it's Thorne. The blonde hair and the
Yeah.
knee strapping is what's putting me off. Mitchell now. Look at Osha Levy pop up. She wants the drive, trying to get inside. She's got a flag on the play.
It wasn't in the fan yet, was it?
No, it was outside.
Yeah.
Normally when Osha lines up like this, she's almost squatting,
Mm.
but obviously she's not going to on this occasion. Shot saved by
Save.
Cunningham. Cunningham now trying to get out of trouble there. She's got WA chasing her down. Here's Green. She's going to roll it across the floor. Now there's who's on the ball.
Kaysler on the ground.
Kaysler going to get that one. Hooper going to get the penalty. Swings it across to Thorne. Hooper with
Good
some
check.
defence. Green just flicks it back to Hooper. Now there's a competition. Going to be Hooper's ball. Gives it to Posey O'Keefe. Emerson at X. Gives it to Green. WA just taking some time to set this up. 5-3 is the game score. About an 11.5 left in this game. Hooper on the far side trying to find Hiron. Hiron wants to get inside, takes a shot. She's holding her head. That's a yellow card.
A replay on that one.
I think she must have made
So-
contact on the cut there. So
Yeah. Not sure if it was Liv though.
yeah, I actually don't know who got that one, but Parker taking the penalty. This will see Hiron line up. She hasn't got a great angle. Looks like she's going to run it in. And Hiron with a minimal angle.
Oh, wow. Great shot.
So let's look at that one on the replay, Mel. The angle here is just absolutely nothing. So there's that whistle.
She shortens it for herself
Yeah.
by fading to the right and then squeezes it through a very small space.
So Hiren, that's her second for the day. First one off the 11 metre. WA have scored 3 goals off the 11 metre penalty today.
Yeah, we'd be wanting to reduce those penalties inside the fan.
SA
Maybe apply that pressure a bit earlier and keep them out.
SA have not scored off the 11 metre today. And now they're man down as well. So Indy Williams back in the draw with Livia Parker serving that penalty. Draws high. This matchup. Ipe seems to be winning it today. Ball on the ground. Hiren fighting for it. Looking for Levy. Sends it across to Green. Player on the ground. Hiren was running to the bench thinking it was her, but it's actually O'Malley. That's the 4th yellow card today for South Australia. They're playing tough.
Very, yeah, making it hard for themselves. I didn't actually see what happened in that one, in that centre scuffle.
I think Ash was actually, now I realise Ash was running to change her stick. I was like, what is she doing?
Ah, yeah, right.
I was like, she's got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So we've got Hiren working with Hooper, Mitchell. They're 6 on 4. They've got to find an opportunity here.
Great
Good check there.
Ah.
Whistle on the play. Coach Dawson, the assistant coach WA, saying we're up by 2, as in 2 players on the field. We've got to be more dynamic. Shannon cutting to the middle. Shannon Mitchell wasn't able to connect on that pass, but Hooper. Look at the defence from the South Australians. Ball on the deck to be won. It's gone high. Everyone's confused.
Oh, no.
Someone's got to pick it up. Panting.
We
Parker.
have one on from the card situation.
Parker back on the field and a timeout called, which was probably a really smart move.
Very timely. I think they thought Parker was going to get the check on then. I was screaming for that timeout.
Very, very smart move from the WA coaches. Just watching these 3 blonde West Australian coaches with their hats and their black activewear. Oh, and Faye Beeman also in a black hat and activewear. Certainly sticking to the uniform brief.
Yeah. Well, lots of desperation then from the South Australian defence being 2-man down.
The double, which was just in front of us here, which would have been close to camera, phenomenal by the South Australians to really push out on that. I think it was Hooper who had the ball and the 2 came to her, leaving only 2 defenders inside on 4 defenders. 4 attackers. That's gutsy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's risky play, but risky play brings reward. So I think good on them.
Put that pressure on them and they don't find that easy pass. Ball went up in the air, was to be had. It worked.
About just under 10 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. WA leading by 3. Mitchell starting with the ball just inside the restraining line. And they want to run this power play, WA, trying to give it to Reardon. Gives it back to Mitchell, looking for one more. Osha Levy opening up on the far side. There's a free space call. And I think Reardon Agar's going to run. But she's got Mitchell. She wants to use it, but she's going to send it. Save, foot save there by Cunningham. Absolutely phenomenal. Perfect time for it. And now she's going to try and take some time out of the clear. Reardon Agar now going to put pressure on the keeper. Look at the difference between these two. She's going to be called for a check on the arm, Reardon Agar.
Still man down, South Australia, so they're able to apply that pressure.
And here comes Reardon Agar chasing Addie Cunningham down. Wants to put pressure on her. Just trying to get on her body. Addie Cunningham doing a great job to take time out of the clock. WA coach is asking for a ward call there from Cunningham. not seeing the officials see something different. Ipe going to start with possession. Lot of energy on this field right now, Mel.
Yeah, it's
Lot of voices.
tensions are running high.
Lots of voices, lots of tension. But chaos favours the brave. O'Keefe trying to get inside. O'Malley gets the better of her. Now looking to go towards the goal. One more pass. Parker with the ball now. Getting pestered by O'Keefe. What she does best.
Yeah, nice way to pull it out and settle it down there by Liv.
Hully family watching in Victoria. Please give them a shout out to Courtney. So hello to the Hully family.
Shot from Ipe there, just missing the goal, backed up by Winnan. Winnan with
O'Malley now.
for the outlet.
May wants to go. Good defensive pressure from. There's a penalty on the play for panting. It's going to be a card for WA. Card's going to go.
The push and a charge. Is that what she's saying? It's alternate possession. So they've both fouled. And South Australia must have gotten alternate possession at the start of the game.
So it seems like South Australia just trying to get some control here in the offense. O'Malley been really, really big in this offense today. She's certainly dynamic. Looking for her inside, not able to get it. Ashton Hiron picks it out of the air.
Nice check.
Shout out to Krista Mello, not here watching today, not very well. Coached a bunch of these girls in the Australian women's box lacrosse team, liking seeing his players dominating in field lacrosse. Panting now with the ball. Panting just so clever with her stick work. I love the way she plays her she just looks, it just looks pretty what Panting does when she's got the ball. There she is cutting now. Osha Levy, speaking of great players, here's one I prepared earlier. There's a penalty on the play. Mitchell, I think, will line up, or someone's going out to the dot. Mitchell going to get a possession at the 11 metre. She goes, where is it? Sorry. Asked so nicely. Which hash may I have? She running in, Mel?
Yep.
There she goes looking.
Does it well.
So another shot for the West Australians off the 11 metre. So if we see Erin take off from the 11 here, she takes a few steps, then tries to turn the kind of go top side. So she runs directly at the cage, then changes her direction, moves her stick from face off her left side to her right side, and then drops the shot low. A bit of a round arm shot there. Nice goal there by Mitchell.
Great stick protection.
So that's Erin's first goal of the day. Brings the score 3-7, about 4.5 left to play here. Parker and Hiron head to head again. That ball's going to go the way of Parker. So she's got that edge on Ash over that one. And here goes Parker now. She's going to take off. Like I said, one of Liv's stride is about equal to about 10 of mine. And that's just such an advantage to her height, her strength. She's a dynamic player. And speaking of a dynamic player, Ipe again works so well with Parker.
Is the penalty off ball then, or?
Now, does PJ Ipe play at Brighton? Is she a bomber?
Yeah, she's
okay.
She was living in Brisbane, in Queensland.
Yes.
And, moved down to Adelaide.
Yeah, and here she goes. Must be trail check to dislodge that ball. It's gone over the top. Backed up by Winnan. And Posey O'Keefe, look at that matchup. They're trying to play Parker out by Posey, watching her, just not even looking at the ball, just face guarding Parker. O'Malley wants to go. Erin Mitchell with some great defence. Parker trying to get it one over the top. She's got to check. The crowd's getting involved as well now. You think this was a championship game, Mel?
Lots of pressure down there, making it hard for the Reds.
Abby Thorne.
Running it in, do we think? Yep.
Yep. And a shot and a lovely
Nice
goal from
bouncer.
Parker. So goal for Olivia Parker off the 11 metre. That's, again, the first 11-metre shot that has converted today. So Hinks, I don't know if they've had a lot of 11-metre shots, but obviously Buzzy having a big game in the cage there as well. Liv just makes it look easy as Buzzy picks that one out of the net. Back at the draw.
Another good crowd out here today. Made their way down to Findon.
Yeah, the change of scenery is lovely. For those wondering, we have moved away from Sturt Lacrosse Club, but they're still running the championship. So please come on down and support the Sturt Volunteers and the Sturt Lacrosse Club. As Parker comes up with that draw after a bit of a scrum on the ground ball. Ash May with a great head fake.
Charge.
Being called for a charge, though. Surprising. Hulley with possession for WA. She's going to start the transition. Laura Hulley really quick on her feet, so if she gets the chance to go, she will. And here she is now. Wynn wants to slow her down. Looking for space. Good stick there.
From Parker.
Everyone fighting for that ball. Emma Green trying to get underneath.
Oh,
ooh, wow.
Nothing to see here.
So much going on out there. That's why people buy tickets, Mel.
Yeah. More action than the football.
Definitely.
Coach is asking him to settle it down and get it around a couple of times.
Osha Levy gives it to Erin Mitchell now to Reid. And look at Addie stepping out now to start putting pressure on the player at X. Green.
Wanting to step up early here. Keep him off the 11.
Nothing on for Green. Mitchell and Levy popping around top.
Comes off.
Awesome double team there. Ball on the ground. Araviakis trying to pick that up. Carnage. Here comes out. Speaking of Carnage, how does she wear that triple?
She's very quick on her feet, Araviakis.
Incredible.
Ballerina dancing through people.
And that is the end of the third, Mel. Where did that come from?
Wow.
So we have a 7-4 ball game. WA leading by 3. This game sends the winner through to the championship game. We are going to take a quick break and be back with fourth quarter action. Mel, we've got a game on our hands and I'm here for it.
We certainly do.
Take a minute to breathe, have a drink of water, and we'll be back in just a moment. We are back for the fourth quarter and the final quarter of this championship. Not championship, final to get through to the championship. I am so excited that I'm calling it a championship, and
What
the crowd,
feels like.
yeah, the crowd and the atmosphere is certainly bringing that kind of culture. I believe on the far side, Victoria is playing WA. WA scored on a long pole goal over there, so that's also a game to watch where this one ends on the Australian Lacrosse Network. Both games live and free as the ball is drawn high. Parker.
Oh my God, there's a dog on the field. Someone get the husky. Where did he come from? Oh, that slowed up play.
Yeah, just what you're seeing, viewers, now we're live, but there was just a husky running through. Mel had a little bit of a heart attack. I didn't even see it. I was too busy chirping away about something else. The other game, PJ Ipe with the ball now. I don't know why I always call Ipe, like I call her whole name every time.
Yeah.
PJ Ipe. I think it's just a cool name.
It is.
Winnan wants to go in her left.
Oh, Buzzy.
Buzzy saves that one, reads it
All
like a
over
book
it,
from
yeah.
Winnan. Nice
And
outlet to
streaming
Mitchell.
down the field, really finding the dots there.
It's going to be a penalty.
I think the ball got down the field in about 2 seconds. Lining up on the 11.
She's not going to shoot it. Erin Mitchell steps in trying to draw that free space call. Osha Levy cutting through. Emma Green needs to pop out and offer relief. She does so to Reardon Agar. It's no shot clock here. That's an expiry on the far side if anyone can hear that alarm. Thorne playing some awesome defence there on Mitchell, but
not getting away with anything.
being pinged for that. And Mitchell trying to get inside. Little switch of the defence. Green wants to go. Oh, gets a big push there from Thorne.
Evans.
Sorry, Evans.
Yeah.
Put a stamp on it and sent her across the other side of the field. Green can handle it. She's winding up. Steps down, shot, and puts it past the feet of Cunningham.
So is that very similar to her earlier 11-metre shot?
So we just see Emma with the power. She's just focusing on that crank. She knows where she wants to shoot.
Yeah,
Drops her
crank shot.
hands. WA hot on the 11-metre shots today. Hiron and Parker back at their work. 4-8 now. Little flick out. Parker wants to pick that up. Ashton Hiron's gone down. Osha Levy just running on in, sees the ball on the far side. McGee gets inside, takes a shot, saved by Cunningham.
Jump save. And can't see.
It's a check on the arm that's going to go the way of Boise. So an SA ball. Levy with the penalty. And Boise just going to start the transition here for the South Australians.
That run she loves.
And does so comfortably. Emma Green just trying to hold her up. Basically wrapped her up there.
Withhold.
But slowed down that break.
Yes. Yeah.
So not a bad move there. Very tactical from Green. Ipe wants to go.
Oh, she got caught up in her then.
So I'm not sure which way that penalty is going, if it's going to be that it was a charge or if it was a block. But
I think her arm got caught up.
yeah, Reardon Agar taking that penalty. Got to get back inside. Look at the tallest player on the shortest player on the field. Reardon Agar not scared of it. Ash May trying to get inside and with fire and power. Ash May puts South Australia on the board. Unassisted.
Lovely
Just
inside move.
Stunning here, Mel. So look, there's that fake. I
Stick.
love the way she uses her stick, the creativity that Ash May has in her game.
Great placement.
Straight through the heart of the defence. And we're back at the dot or the cross. Is it a cross or a dot? Well, it could be either
Cross.
either for the draw. Beautiful conditions for playing lacrosse today, hey Mel?
It is gorgeous. So glad to have no rain
Yeah.
so far. Fingers crossed.
It's an illegal procedure or an illegal draw ball going to go the way of South Australia. Liv Parker wants to start that. Hiron not going to give her any space. South Australia just setting up their offense. They look like they've got a bit of momentum now after that shot from May. May, certainly someone to take the team on her shoulders and start lighting the fire and the spark. And here goes Parker trying to drive. Defence there from Levy. Levy holding her out, tries to make contact with the stick. Ball on the ground. Hully trying to pick it up. May doing a great job to get that ground ball. Hully now giving her no space. Flip pass to the top. Ipe with the ball. Ipe likes to dodge. Here she goes with a face. Not on. Posey O'Keefe getting all over her. Sends it to X. Player goes down. That's Ipe. She's going to be called for the push. So that's O'Keefe. Posey O'Keefe, box player. Sometimes just extends the arms by accident. She's out of Canada. She is an Australian. She has an Australian passport, but sometimes brings that Canadian flavour to the field game. Ipe. I don't know what Ipe's going to do. She's going to send it to the side. Give it to Gilbert. Gilbert dangerous. Ball in the back corner. O'Malley looking for Gilbert on the crease. And there it is. Another goal there from the South Australians.
Lovely teamwork, ball movement, way to find the free one. Get the goalie's head switching directions, the defence changing directions as well, switching their heads. It's lovely.
A great assisted goal. Absolutely no space for Chelsea Gilbert. She had two players on her and just able to take that pressure. Pressure favours the brave, right?
Yes, it does. Big centre draw here.
Yeah, score to South Australia closing that gap. Trailing by 2. Ball on the ground to be won. Parker wants it. Hiron trying to get in there. She's going to be called for a block or a body. Osha Levy being called for an on the arm.
Wanting to do the quick start there, being called back.
Yeah, and that's the thing. She's so quick, but so is Liv. Hooper playing defence on Ipe. May now with the ball. She's got pressure from Hully again. This is a nice matchup. May, though, she's so strong and so intelligent. Pulls that ball out, gives it to O'Malley. Finds a player on the crease. That's Indy Williams. Tries to twizzle it. You got a fangirl there, Mel. And Gilbert now looking for an option. Gilbert lighting the fire as well. Between her and May, they've found some energy. Parker wants to get inside. O'Malley across the top of the fan, which she's seen as well. Going to use O'Malley. O'Malley wants to go. Some nice footwork there from her. Here we go, Gilbert. Looking for Ipe. Ipe trying to get around the crease. Gets past.
Oh, great little pause there from Ipe, waiting for Buzzy to make her move, and then she just popped it around her.
Yep, and one step into the space was all she needed.
To finesse that.
Yeah, lovely goal there by PJ Ipe. Closed the gap. 1 goal in it, Mel.
Wow.
With 6 minutes to play.
My heart's racing.
That's Ipe's first goal of the day. That's surprising for me because she's been pretty electric.
Shots. Yeah.
All week.
Solid player, PJ.
Look at so they've changed Hooper into the centre to try and take on Parker. Parker wins that one. She's gone down.
She copped it.
She certainly did for her win. Mitchell took that penalty. She's got O'Malley inside, and that ties up the game. Wowee!
The
What
old
a
Williams O'Malley connection there. I think we saw that earlier on.
WA going to call a timeout? Yes, they have. So just stopping that South Australia run. The sticks tapping around out there.
Feel the energy, the momentum shift.
WA, I don't think have scored in this quarter. So May, Gilbert, Ipe and Williams all getting on the board this quarter, WA. Oh no, maybe Emma Green did put that one away in the fourth. Yeah, Emma Green. I'm just looking at my stats that I'm taking and I'm like, where did this happen? In what end was I looking? So quite some a lot of work being done by O'Malley here. She's got 3 goals, an assist. Gilbert with a goal, Ipe with a goal, Williams with an assist. Lots of variation. Wynnum with an assist here. Ash May with a goal. So lots of diverse players here in the offense.
Nice teamwork. I
Yeah.
like it.
For the South Australians.
About 5 minutes left.
And we have a game on our hands, Mel. I'll be standing on my feet any minute now. Try and control it. And that's the thing, you and I'm West Australian, you're South Australian. We've got this rivalry happening in here as well. Both trying to remain non-biased and just enjoy the lacrosse in front of us.
Yeah.
Ball's gone high, got to be picked up off the draw. Hiron on her knees trying to grab it. Ipe wants to get it. Williams has come up with it. She's getting pressure immediately from WA. Ball on the ground. Rhiannon panting, trying to run through that scrum. Look at the defence.
Wow, the 4 on her.
You talk about bees swarming. That's exactly what it looked like.
Absolutely.
Borovnik now on the far side. Brody, such a reliable defender, sends it down to May.
Yeah.
This is why I reckon May's going to try and get inside. Not a lot happening off ball here for South Australia.
And take their time, work for a good one.
Ipe with the ball. Hiron ready to guard her. Gilbert trying to pop out. Posey O'Keefe going with her. This is a great matchup. Parker and Levy. Parker looking inside for Williams. Not on.
O'Malley picking that one up beautifully. Oh, Williams trying to pop it in off the ground ball.
Buzzy able to pin that one to the deck and save the day there for WA. Buzzy waiting for the right opportunity. Buzzy said, not today. Laura Hulley now making her way down the field, finds McGee. You're trying to use Hooper as the pick and open her up. There's a whistle on the play.
Pretty solid D.
She's going to be taken out quite wide. Oh, she's at that X drive me wild.
The dot?
Yeah, that dot. I just don't, the dot. That's what I call it. I like so annoyed because it takes you so far away from the front of cage. As Panting looks to set up, wants to go, not a shot there, gives it to Hiron. Pressure, shot, bounce. Use the earth. Ball's gone out of play. Sorry, it hasn't gone out of play. Picked up by McGee. Cunningham needs to get back in to her circle. Ball now, Mitchell. Mitchell looking for a player, finds an outlet, gives it to Levy. Levy's dropped the ball, picked up by Ipe.
Beautiful ground ball from Ipe.
There's a chase down.
Streaming down the field. Takes the heat off it, gets it behind.
So 2.5 minutes in this game. Is it that the next goal wins? I don't know. Anything can happen. But Ash May wants to get inside. She's got such a strong body. Here she is. It's twisting and turning her way out of trouble. Gilbert now, she's being met by O'Keefe. The two of them so dangerous. And speaking of dangerous players, here's Parker lining up on Hiron. Wants to go. Hiron giving her no space, playing so well on the hips, just guiding her to the top of the fan. Now with Araviakis. Araviakis getting pressure from Mitchell. Mitchell being called for too much body contact there, just trying to get back inside. Araviakis wants to go, trying to get through. Ball's gone down. And again, Buzzy saves the day. Araviakis just rolling through the crease.
She got, pushed in the back is how she got in there. So she'll be rewarded with that possession.
And this possession could change everything, Mel. This performance from both teams has just been full of grit and composure.
Yeah.
Both teams having runs of momentum. As Araviakis wants to go, trying to get inside.
Yeah, maybe just trying a bit too hard.
Great crash, 1:30 on the clock. Are we going into golden goal, Mel?
Oh, hope not.
Araviakis on the line. I reckon she's going to shoot in the top right corner. I've seen Araviakis do this a couple of times in MLS here in the field. Gone wide.
She has a go. Yeah, she hasn't missed many, I don't think, this tournament.
No, she hasn't.
Yeah.
May now. Gilbert with the ball. Hiron. You can hear WA's coaches instructing for help here from Gilbert. Gives it to Indy Williams. Williams looking inside. Finds O'Malley. O'Malley with a bouncer.
The old 1-2 again.
Gives it to Williams again. Play on's the call. Nearly a trip there for Williams. Late inclusion, but certainly playing her role in the South Australian team. South Australia. Liv Parker trying to get through. Bounces saved by Buzzy. Picked up by Mitchell.
Beautiful save.
About 40 seconds left in play. Oh, and that's going to be a card for O'Malley. That's going to be a yellow for O'Malley, which is going to be a yellow-red, which means no matter what happens in the game, even if we go into overtime, South Australia are going to be 5-minute man down. God, that's disappointing. She's had such an amazing game today, O'Malley. And that's just from being courageous and gritty that she got that penalty. She's just trying everything to get the ball back.
Throwing everything at it.
Hinks has come out to offer an outlet. WA need to help clear for Mitchell. Mitchell gives it to Erin Mitchell. Coach Max Madonna of the women's field team in the commentary tent watching closely. Looking for a player. It's Emma Green at the top. Is Emma going to be the one to put the team on her shoulders? About 10 seconds left in play. Panting drops the ball on the crease. Ball to be won. Addie Cunningham out of the cage. Picked up. Cunningham with the ball. Cunningham being chased by Levy. There's a check. Timer not up. So we might have still more than 30 seconds. South Australia with the ball. Cunningham so courageous coming out in those dying seconds.
She's a dynamic keeper, that's for sure.
Just trying to see what's happening on the far side. South Australia ball, Laura Evans clearing. Okay, I've got 1:07 if our clock matches game clock. So
I think we just changed it, is that?
So Ipe now. WA still with the extra woman advantage. Gotta get inside. Winnan looking for an opportunity. Ball on the deck. Picked up now by Hully. Hully's got Mitchell. She's going to use her. Great take by Mitchell. And that will be time, Mel. We are going into golden goal. Holy moly. Next goal wins, Mel. Next goal, we'll see the winner play Victoria in the championship game tomorrow. I've got some Victorians sitting next to me. I don't know what they want. The good, exciting thing is this game is so close.
Great contest.
Woo.
It's what you want to see. It's not good for the heart.
It's not. I'm going to say, Mel, let's take a 2-minute
pressure.
break because we need to calm
Yeah.
down, and we've got a golden ball to game ball call to game. I can't even get the words out. Let's take a break.
Break.
Golden goal, Mel. Here we go. The game has finished, but it hasn't actually because no one won because it's an 8-all ball game. So we are back at the draw. Next goal wins. For those playing along at home, it's a 4-minute period. If there is no goal scored,
Ipe on the ground ball off the draw again.
Smashing it. If there's no goal scored in that 4-minute period, we go to another 4-minute period and just play until there's a score. But the next goal wins. How quick is it going to be? I don't know. I can't predict it.
Well, they can take their time here.
Yeah, 4 minutes is a long period.
Yeah.
The good
Work
thing,
for a
I
good
mean,
one.
for here, WA haven't got sun, so Buzzy's not looking to the sun.
Yeah.
Addie Cunningham is. So Parker just swinging the ball around. Ipe is trying to work through their motion, I'm assuming. They're in no rush. They need to keep cool heads.
Still man down.
Looking for a shot, not on, trying to give it to Gilbert, so much to play for. Fight for the ground ball. Player's gone down. Ball picked up by O'Keefe. Levy now, fast break opportunity for WA. Levy so fast, got Emma Green, gives it to her, looking for one more option. Decides not to go. WA just going to settle it down. On WA, of course, are still in man up from Colin O'Malley's card. Hooper directing traffic, looking for a play to come out the back. Rhiannon Panting now filling that gap. Oh, and a miss pass from Hooper, sees the ball roll out of play. Mitchell trying to keep it in. Does a good job at doing that. Still trying to keep the ball in. Shannon Mitchell gone down. Play on's the call. Now WA just setting up their offense. Now this is going to be their power play. So looking to see what they want to do. They don't seem to be in a rush. Green with the ball, Panting. Gives it to Mitchell. Down to Hiron. Hiron is a big game player, and I don't think she minds this. She's got a penalty, Mel.
Wow. Well, going from their stats on the 11-metre. This might be it. Big save for Cunningham here.
I reckon Ash is running this one in. Is this going to be the game changer? Looks one more to Levy. Ball on the ground, picked up by Mitchell. Push on the play. So much to play for. The way, you know, what a game. We're just chasing a little rubber yellow ball around and everyone wants a piece of it. Levy now with the ball at the 11. Running it in, takes a bounce shot, and that's the goal, and that's the game. WA run out winners, South Australia going down in OT.
Wow, valiant effort.
Amazing effort. The release from Osha was quick as lightning. Couple of steps into space was all she needed, and that shot just getting past the feet of Cunningham. That is huge for Western Australia. I got a message before saying that games only go into overtime for WA when I'm in it. So nice to be on the winning side of a WA win of OT, because I lost a couple early this year. But this is not about me, Mel. This is about the players here, and what a win for WA. What a great game from the South Australians.
Well fought.
Absolutely phenomenal. What a game. We couldn't have asked for a better, I guess effectively a semi-final. Couldn't have been better if we tried. WA through to the championship game tomorrow against Victoria. South Australia will play the winner of the next game, which is between Suburbs United and New South Wales. On the far side, WA are playing Victoria currently for a spot in the championship game. Who's it going to be, Mel? I don't know. Tomorrow we've got a big game ahead of us. But this game's not over. Let's talk about MVPs.
For South Australia, I think PJ was, she got lots of ground balls off the centre, did a lot of work down in offence. What do you think? WA?
Oh, mate, I don't know.
It's too hard. I mean, SA had such a great team game. O'Malley on the scoreboard, like crucial goals.
Yeah,
as well.
I mean,
it's like
O'Malley excellent today.
Yeah.
For South Australia, I think Williams was good. I think Gilbert was good. I think Evans was good in the defence.
Yeah.
Looking at WA, I would say Erin Mitchell really stood up today for Western Australia. I think also Osha Levy was quite vicious, not vicious in the defence, quite aggressive in the defence. Played her role really well. So let's just take a minute to see. Look at what's beautiful is how they're all congratulating each other with smiles on their faces.
Yeah,
South Australia.
SA look happy even though they just lost.
Yeah, absolutely incredible sportsmanship.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to see from our athletes.
Yeah.
As they line up now for the MVPs. What a game of lacrosse, Mel.
Yeah, that was intense.
I haven't called a goal-to-goal game for ages. I've coached them but haven't played them, and woof. I think it's just as intense for us as it is for the players.
I kept holding my breath.
And I was like, I need to get something ready to say when this game's over, because I'm going to be lost for words. It doesn't matter which way it's going to go. Yeah, for me, I think WA it was Posey, O'Keefe or Erin Mitchell. But again, I don't know what tasks were set for players. And then, again, PJ Ipe, outstanding. Laura Evans, brilliant in the defence. O'Malley, awesome game. Ash May, awesome game. Buzzy's missed the memo that all the players have moved in. There she goes now. Coaches just having a chat about their MVPs. Sorry, they're speaking with the officials before they award them. If I could get a score update on the far side, I would certainly share one, but 3-3 on the far side, Victoria WA. So if you want to continue watching lacrosse, tune into the other game on the Australian Lacrosse Network, Victoria men playing the West Australian men again for the spot in the championship game. And I can just see it looking, Victoria heading into shoot now in their offense, a huge defensive pressure on the far side from WA. Osha Levy. She was on my list of 10 that I said was an MVP. That's the thing, I get so excited. I'm like, it could be one of 15 players.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of them, right? You can just, I generally pick a roster. Caitlin Ryan now speaking to the South Australians. What a great week they've had. And if this is the preview again for the World Championship, Australia is looking great. And Liv Parker in the draw. with that MVP. So congratulations to Liv and congratulations to OSHA. Congratulations to WA and commiserations to South Australia. They can hold their heads high. That was a standout game of lacrosse. When you lose by a golden goal, like you can really hold your head held high because you know, you're absolutely in the competition down to the
Yeah, and
wire.
pegging back that comeback like they did, it was, yeah,
Yeah.
a really great effort.
Yeah, they found another gear. It was awesome
Yeah.
to see. And a great game for the spectators and a
Yeah,
great game for
yeah.
lacrosse. So we will wrap up that coverage there. Like I said, you can watch the game on the other field now on the Australian Lacrosse Network, WA versus Victoria Men. We've also got Suburbs United, which is a combined New Zealand team up against New South Wales. We will be back shortly until we get back to you shortly from the crease of the crowd. My name is Shandell Oliver. I've been joined by Mel Williams and you're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network.